Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Calicais and today we're playing Ruby Storm in Pauper. I hope you're ready to get weird because the idea of this deck came from a couple of commenters on the last Frilled Deathspitter video that I played in Affinity to a 1-4. So hopefully we're going to get a little bit better this time. But the idea is Frilled Deathspitter, if it has Indestructible, you can blast it with Scattershot and kill your opponent. So it turns Scattershot into Grapeshot, or I guess Tendrils of Agony, which is even better. Very silly idea. I love it. I'm going to go for it. We're playing 6 Ruby effects or cost reducer effects, 4 an Archimancer, 2 Thornscape. Playing a lot of mana with 4 Petal, 4 Rite of Flame, 4 Seething Song, and 4 Manamorphose. Then Manamorphose actually goes over here into the card draw slot as well because it does cantrip, but it's not really great card draw. So in order to fit our 12 combo pieces, we are going to play just 4 Reckless, 4 Ren's Resolve, and 4 Glimpse the Impossible. The idea being that with all this going on, we can just blast our opponent. So post board, we have a couple of options now because we have 12 things in our combo slots. So that's really 12 cards we can cut if we think a different combo would be better. So what do we want to bring in? We have the Burning Prophet plan with Gutter Snipe and Feldon's Cane. So we can just side into these 7 cards, keeping the Tamiyo safekeeping in the deck. That's kind of sweet. And then we can also go like this package plus the Pyroblast versus blue, or this package plus the Weather the Storm versus red. I really like that Scattershot can help clear the board. There's a lot of decks that, you want to just get rid of everything. We can just attack in with our Death Spitters and our Narcomancers. That's fine with me. And safekeeping in the main deck being a protection spell is kind of cool because it opens up the slot of the Apostle's Blessing in the sideboard. So it's just an interesting way of trying out a new version of the deck, seeing if we can make this silly combo work. So stick with me. If you're interested for sideboard guides for the decks that I know how to play and I think are successful, that's all on patreon.com/calicais. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought about the video. You can also go on the YouTube membership for early access to videos and check out cardmarket.com, the largest seller of Magic the Gathering cards in Europe. So let's go ahead and get into the matches. The first thing I want to talk about before we get into the matches is the inaugural Upstate New York Pauper Open happening on March 1st, 2025. That is happening in Rochester, New York. Just outside of it in Walworth, New York, there's 64 player cap with 43 spots remaining at this time. That means we have 21 players already signed up. I love that. Now, this is a cash prize event. So if we do hit the 64 player cap, we're looking at $1,800 in cash money prizes. So if you're interested in that, that would be really sweet to see you there. This is just outside of Rochester, New York. Easy drive from where I live. Also easy drive from most of the Northeast. And it probably won't be snowing in that time, so hopefully I'll see you there. All right, we're here versus Oliver Jukes in game 1, or match 1. We have a Narcomancer. I think this is keepable. I don't know what my opponent is on. Like, we can go Petal, Mountain, Rite of Flame, Petal, Ren's Resolve, but that doesn't necessarily get us anywhere. So maybe Mountain, Petal, play the Narcomancer. Last time I played him, he had a deck that had removal spells in it, so isn't quite that great. Probably, I don't know if they're going to have to rest game 1, turn 1. So let's just play the Mountain and pass. My opponent took a Mold of 6. I'm going to play the Mountain, pass the turn. See what happens. They have Swamp Freebooter. So this is the deck they were playing previously. I'll play Forest and play Lotus Petal. And play out the Anarchomancer. I have the protection spell for the Anarchomancer if they have a removal spell now. Which is kind of sweet to have in the main deck. But obviously I'd be better off actually using that for the combo. I don't really want to block their creature because my life total doesn't matter that much right now, and I would rather not give them the treasure for free. Plays a Shambling Ghast. My turn. So finding all these Reckless Impulses, I'm going to Rite of Flame first, I think. Just to try to draw into a land harder. Finding another Narcomancer. And a Glimpse. We didn't find a land though. I think I will start with the Reckless. There's a land. I can Manamorphose now. Although it's going to be a problem because I'm not going to have red-red. I'll make red-green. Found the Deathspitter. I'll play Woodlot, Narcomancer, and then pass. So this is the combo. Boom, boom, and Scattershot. Probably just lead on the Glimpse. I don't really want to block again. My opponent has this hand hate in their deck where they sacrifice with a treasure and then they get to just pick any card. It's like it becomes a Thoughtseize. They draw a card, plays Bone Picker, 4 power on the table. Hopefully they just pass. Plays another Bone Picker, 3 cards in hand. Another Bone Picker. That's 9 damage in the air. So 2-turn clock now. We found another safekeeping. Start with the Glimpse. That stinks. We didn't find any mana. Guess I just have to Glimpse again. Scattershot's kind of sick though. So we can go Hickory Woodlot. Play the Lotus Petal. Here I can just Scattershot. This is until the end of this turn. All these are this turn. That's really annoying. This turn, this turn, this turn. So we're gonna get, the problem is we have no red mana. So I can just kill both these Bone Pickers, or I can just Reckless Impulse and then not have these. I think I Reckless Impulse. Finding Metamorphose is awesome. Morphos. Are we gonna get there right now? Think red. Double Scattershot. Oh my god. No, that's not enough because 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need more red mana. I can just go Deathspitter into Scattershot right now, kill their entire board, 5, 6, and then pass, attack for 4. That seems like the best plan. So Deathspitter, kill your stuff. 2 here. We're playing a burn, a stormy removal deck. Okay, pretty good turn, even though we didn't win. I'm holding up the safekeepings. They wasted all their resources. It does give them a treasure. I doubt they're going to put the 1/1 on something. The -1. Yeah, they make a treasure token. Okay. Let's go ahead and attack. Our opponent cycles a troll for a land. Maybe to get the red-black land here. It's on their upkeep, so they're trying not to draw that land. It thins their deck just slightly. They have 2 cards in hand. Refurbished Familiar. Okay. That's a bummer. I think I will discard the other Deathspitter, but I could go Deathspitter, safekeeping, Scattershot for a ton of damage. So I'll get rid of the, maybe I only need 1 safekeeping. I'll get rid of 1 safekeeping. I'm so close to just combo killing them. Greedy Freebooter. So they don't really have anything else right now. I need red mana. I need like a Seething Song. That is gonna do it. Okay, Seething Song. Put on the glasses, it's combo time. Friends Resolve. Lotus Petal. There we go. Storm is 3, Storm is 4, Ren's Resolve again. Needle not very good right now. We can play the Mountain. Play a Glimpse. Might as well just play some more cards. Thornscape Familiar. And we need 1, 2 red mana and a green. So I can still play this Anarchomancer. So sweet. Frilled Deathspitter. Why don't I just give this thing indestructible? Doink. Alright, so Scattershot. Blop. We got there. First game. Sick. Oh man. That worked way better than the Affinity version. My opponent is on a deck that has a decent amount of removal spells. Burning Prophet's not probably going to be able to get in. They're going to be ready for the Deathspitter though. Actually, we could... No, this just gives it indestructible. I'm interested in doing a swap, getting rid of the Deathspitter Scattershot. But the Scattershot was pretty good there, actually. So we can maybe bring in... Like, cut 1 safekeeping. Cut the Deathspitters. Bring in the 2 Gutter Snipes. Bring in the Feldon's Cane. All 4 of the Burning Prophets. And then... We probably don't need the Scattershots. Like, they had a lot of damage, but I'm faster than that. Bring in the safekeeping. So is there anything left I want to bring in? Bring in Weatherstorm or Scatter? I think Scatter can be good. That was sweet. Okay. So we can actually, like, with the Burning Prophet in play, draw our deck, and then Scattershot, kill all their blockers, and attack in with the Burning Prophet. Okay. I see the plan. I see the plan. 1 land. We do have double Burning Prophet. I want to keep 7. I think I should mulligan. Doesn't really get anywhere. But Burning Prophet is so good in the opening hand. I'm going to be diligent and mulligan. Worse. Okay, keep this one. We'll get rid of the Gutter Snipe. Get rid of the safekeeping for now. Put it on a bridge. Play a land and pass. We need card draw spells. Burning Prophet turns all the card draw spells into very, very good spells. It just makes it so that you'll not flood out, hopefully. They just pass on one land. I will play... Should I even play the Burning Prophet? They could have a Galvanic. Misclick, they said. I'm going to play the Burning Prophet and pass. Second land. They could have Cast Down. Galvanic not online yet. Plays Refurbished Familiar. I'll discard the Thornscape. Refurb is annoying. Let's just play this Rite of Flame as a way to get a Scry on. Play the Woodlot. I'll keep the Rends Resolve on top. Woodlot can attack for 2. Next turn, we might be able to just combo through whatever's going on over there if they don't have removal spells. Now Galvanic Blast is online. They attacking for 2. Kills my creature. Sad. Plays Bone Picker. So let's start with Rends Resolve, leaving open the Mountain. Okay, land and Narcomancer. If they didn't have that Galvanic Blast, we would have trashed them this turn, I think. Oh well. They attack for 5. Can't really see these cards anymore after the update, unfortunately. This is a Refurb and a Bone Picker. Plays another Great Furnace. Hired Hexblade. They just have a 2/2 then. Go Galvanic. I will Manamorphose. Response. Make green, red. And I'll save my creature. Maybe I could just bring in... Alright, let's Reckless Impulse. Another Reckless Impulse effect. Burning Prophet. Okay, so... I'll go... I can play the Prophet right now off the Lotus Petal. I think I just play out the land and pass the turn. Holding the Lotus Petal in hand so they don't get value, or too much value, off another Refurb. They just, like, get it back. Cycles a Troll. Now Snuff Out's online. Reveals a Swamp. Plays the Swamp. Getting in. Take a bunch of damage. I am definitely trying to top deck a card draw spell. Corrupted Conviction, sacrificing their Hexblade. They play Bone Picker. They have 8 power in the air, so we're dead. Okay. So maybe it's just better to go back to the original combo plan, because killing all their creatures is way better. Get rid of these. Okay. If anything, we can just attack in. Don't think we need the Cane. We're on the play. I'm going to keep. A little bit worried about they mulligan to 5. I'm worried about, like, potentially them having some refurbs. Play Mountain, pass the turn. Don't expect to turn 1 Duress, like I said. Uh-oh. Oh no. Turn 1 Duress. F. Well, they can take the Lotus Petal, and if they do, I have to go Rite of Flame, Manamorphose, and Narcomancer. Took the Lotus Petal. Rite of Flame. Manamorphose. Red, green. Play the... So I can Morphose again, or just Reckless Impulse. I think I Reckless Impulse here. I was lucky. Okay, pass a turn. Do I want the Seething Song? I think so. I think They could have a removal spell here, though. It's just Seething Song, Manamorphose. Make green, green. Play a Narcomancer. Play the Glimpse. Here comes the Snuff Out. Boo! Okay. So we find Mountain, Seething Song, or Needle. Is it better to have the Needle or the Mountain in play? Probably the Mountain. Then I will pass the turn. So we'll get 2 Eldrazi spawns off of this. I'm kind of doing nothing now, though. They Deadly Dispute their land. Freebooter. Okay. Find another Glimpse. I think I will pass. They Village Rights the Freebooter. Plays a Bone Picker. That's it. Okay, let's play this Woodlot. Pass the turn. Get in for 3. Still just 1 land for the opponent. Another Duress. That's annoying. They take the Scattershot. Huh. Found the Safekeeping. Well, I think I'm going to use the Scions, or the Eldrazi spawns, and use the Glimpse. We find the Deathspitter. Go land. They're at 16. I do want to play the Rends Resolve. Let's try the Ren's Resolve first. We just find more lands. So I will play Lotus Petal out, get the Deathspitter in play. We needed more Storm though. Next turn I'm going to play, I think, the Woodlot. They play a Swamp. Attack in for 3. We'll go to 14. I'm just hoping to draw more card draw spells. Found Manamorphose. Let's play the Woodlot because, or I guess the Needle. Maximize on the red mana. Get in for 3. We're threatening the combo. They have to not have Snuff out though. Hey, they're at 13. Put an attacking in for 3. We're at 11. Found a Seething Song. I can send in the guy, the Dino coming in. You're at 10. So at a minimum, I can deal them 4 damage with Scattershot if I kill my creature. Which means if I can get two more in, then I can just like have the preemptive safekeeping. I don't know what they're doing right now. They're not playing any cards. Ren's Resolve. Sweet. They go for the Snuff out. I will respond. Safekeeping. Another Snuff out? That's a little crazy. I'll try a Seething Song. They went to 2 life to do that. They cast Deadly Dispute. And now they're dead. Scattershot. We got there. Sweet. Alright, see you in round 2. Round 2 versus Niederschatten. We have to mulligan a 1-lander where nothing's really going on. This one's better. Let's keep. So then we can put back the Rite of Flame or a Ren's Resolve. So the idea would be we go Thornscape Familiar, Rite of Flame, Thornscape Familiar, Reckless. So I guess I just put back 1 draw spell, unfortunately. Mono blue. They go Preordain. That indicates to me it's like a Dimir Fairies deck. Scattershot's pretty good versus Fairies, to be honest. Let's just put the Lotus Petal in play and pass. It would be really funny if we just Scattershot them into the ground. I have no play. I'm going to pass. I can't just jam into Counterspell / Spellstutter mana. I want to Rite of Flame, Thornscape, Ren's Resolve, but that's just not going to work. Brainstorm. Cycling. I imagine they get the Dimir land. Yep. Containing Aquifer. Still holding up Counterspell. Find a Narcomancer. I will pass. Not drawing lands is a big problem. They play out a Fairy Seer. Now they can just Spellstutter Sprite a 2-drop, which my deck is full of 2-drops. Finally find a land. Now I can pass. Plays Augur of Bolas. I think I go... They find Preordain. They Bajuka Bog me. I think I go Rite of Flame. See if they counter. Rite of Flame. Land. Green mana. Play the Anarchomancer. If they Spellstutter, I get to kill the Spellstutter and the Augur. They didn't do anything. I'll cast Ren's Resolve. Snuff out. Fine. Here comes the Spellstutter. Regular Counterspell. Annoying. I'll try another Ren's Resolve. And another Ren's Resolve. Should have waited on the 3rd one. Then I could have gone... Now I have to burn my land for the Reckless Impulse here. Plays a Gurmag. Getting in for 2. We'll just have to go Reckless Impulse. Spellstutter Sprite. Can kill the fairies. 1. That should resolve. You go Counterspell? Okay. They got me good. They had all the nuts. All the things. Let's see. 1, 2 Counterspells. Snuff out. Spellstutter Sprite. I didn't find a land for 7 turns. These things happen. Definitely like Scattershot. Let's get rid of the safekeepings. And the Deathspitters. Bring in the Burning Prophet. And so Deathspitter, whenever it's dealt damage, it deals 2. Bring in the Pyros. Better Snipe. Feldon's Cane. So how is that too much? Is that too much going on? Get rid of a couple of Scattershots in 1 Seething Song. Then we just have to draw lands. We would love to play first and have lots of lands in the opener. We did not. Bummer. Keep. I'll get rid of Manamorphose. Go Rite of Flame, Burning Prophet. Then I'm planning to hopefully just Pyro them. They lead on the Snuff Out land. Easy. Okay. Attack in. U Fae is definitely a good way of stopping you from being able to do anything. All right, I concede. We'll go to round 3. Round 3 versus Carrot Eater, another well-known blue player. Okay, we're going to keep this hand and get rid of the Rite of Flame, lead on the couple of tap lands, and hope to use the mana and draw cards. They're on Mistvault Bridge, so it's going to be Affinity. Woodlot pass. What do I discard to a refurb? I guess a Seething Song. Found the Deathspitter. Let's pass the turn. Opponent plays a Mistvault and a refurb. Saw that one coming. And a Krark-Clan Shaman. Shamalam, Ding Dong. Let's see. We're going to go Mountain and Reckless Impulse. Play the Lotus Petal. Play the Thornscape. It's going to use the Manamorphose. They might sacrifice. Okay, they sacrificed. Fine. Red, I guess. I could put my Deathspitter in play. Start getting in. Sure, we'll do it. Your turn. Plays a Blood Fountain. Now they can get back Refurb and Krark-Clan Shaman. This is one of the best cards in Affinity is Blood Fountain for sure. Discards a land. They've chosen Modern Horizons Snow-Covered Swamp. Go ahead and play a land. Maybe that was a mistake. We'll go ahead and get in. Let's see if they can play the Krark-Clan Shaman right now. Do they want to play the Refurb or the Krark-Clan Shaman? Looks like they want to play the Refurb. Okay. We discard the Lotus Petal. Play the Anarchomancer. Try Reckless Impulse. It's got nothing going on. Alright, I scoop. So I'm interested in bringing in the Burning Prophets as 3-4 of these, like more card selection. So then we can trim on the combo pieces. And then one Seething Song. We're just out here trying to have fun, getting wrecked by Dimir and Affinity. That's one of the things I've been saying about the format is that you can't come in and not have a plan for Affinity and for Mono Red and Glee. But it was pretty sick to get that combo kill in round 1. Here we go. This is a mulligan. Okay, we've got certainly a hand. I will keep and get rid of a basic. Would let go. Rite of Flame is an okay pitch to the Refurb. Yeah, now that we drew another one for sure. Opponent has Vault of Whispers. Here's a Nile Spellbomb. And the Refurbished Familiar, discarding the Rite of Flame. I don't think I've ever seen an Affinity player not have the Refurbished Familiar on turn 2. Pretty strong. Oh, they're also playing foil refurbs. The double refurb. Power. Get rid of a land. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but it does. Okay, pass. I guess a Glimpse the Impossible would be good right now. They will Deadly Dispute their Nile Spellbomb. No, a Refurbished Familiar. They must have Blood Fountain. They can rebuy them and just grind me out with those. Maybe instead of just playing the Ruby Storm package, we should just be on like regular black-red Storm, which has more strict card draw. One of the problems with the Reckless Impulse effects is that if you put them in exile and you don't get anywhere from them, it doesn't work out very well. Manamorphose was an okay draw, but we really still can't do anything with it. The Reckoner's Bargain. Yep, they're setting up for a double of getting them back with the Blood Fountain. Gross. Even the Krark-Clan Shaman. Find a Glimpse. Try Rite of Flame. Play the Thornscape Familiar out. I'll cast a Glimpse the Impossible. I assume they crack the Krark-Clan Shaman now. Okay, so let's play Manamorphose. We'll make red-green. We're doing something in response. Deadly Dispute on their Krark-Clan Shaman. Okay. Storm is 5. They're at 24. Red, green. Drawing a land. Pass the Seething Song. Storm is 6. We need Storm to be 12 in order to actually win with the combo. But we also trimmed on it. I have 8 mana. Potentially 9 if I didn't make a land drop. I think I didn't. Thornscape is dead. Pass the Reckless Impulse. Storm is 7. Play another draw 2. Storm is 8. I have 5 mana. Go a Narcomancer. Cast a Ren's Resolve. Storm is 10. We don't have enough mana anymore. Play Galvanic. I'll Manamorphose in response. I'll make red-green. I'm gonna safekeeping. I'm just gonna safekeeping this. I have enough mana to buy back their Barkline Shaman though. Play another Ren's Resolve. I mean, we're storming off, but didn't accomplish very much. It's still entertaining. I enjoy myself. Another Woodlot. So play the Woodlot. Pass the turn. See what they want to get back. Drew a lot of cards. We're going to run out of mana if I have to use these lands, though. Alright. They're getting back double Refurbished Familiar. I will just escape from this Affinity Nightmare. Let's see. I was so close. Man. Alright, well, we'll see you in round 4. Round 4, we're hoping to get a decent pairing. We have an Archimancer double safekeeping. Then we're just top decking. But I have 12 draw spells. I'm going to keep. I will see what happens. Opponent mulligans. I'll just lead on my Woodlot. Having this DB account to just test crazy stuff has been pretty fun. Opponent is on blue. Mono blue fairies. Play my Needle. I didn't play the Anarchomancer this turn because I have double coming up. But this is probably a matchup where we just hope to scattershot them and get in over and over with our Anarchomancers. Opponent plays Island, then likely just gets in with the Fairy. They decline to Ninja. Best top deck for me would be Scattershot. Woodlot's not bad. Pass the turn. Opponent has another Island. They play a main... They play a Brine Barrow Intruder in their main phase. Don't understand. Getting in for 1. Maybe a misclick. Okay, so I have the Ren's Resolve. I can try playing the Anarchomancer. They have a counterspell. Then I can play second Anarchomancer and Ren's Resolve. Play Anarchomancer. We're assuming they have a Spellsetter Sprite. They didn't counter. Play second one then. There's a Sprite. Okay. Ren's Resolve now. Might hit a Manamorphose. Another Anarchomancer and a Reckless. Alright, let's pass. Trying to dig for that Scattershot. One has land 4. Miscreant. They get to draw a card. They're attacking in. Still not doing anything. Try the Reckless Impulse. Feel like it's going to get countered. Didn't get countered. Play Mountain. Play another Reckless Impulse. Okay. Go Manamorphose. I'll make red. Lotus Petal. Play the Anarchomancer. That's it for me. Well, I could play the Lotus Petal just in case. That does reduce my storm count. I mean, we chained a lot and just didn't get anywhere. 5 lands for the opponent. Maybe they're just doing nothing. They're attacking in with the Flyers. Now they have a Ninja. They decide to hacker their... Oh, they're hackering everything. They can hacker the Miscreant and hacker the Spellsetter by holding priority when they use the ability. So now they get to get in, draw another card off the Miscreant, and hold up the Spellsetter Sprite. 5 cards in hand. They get to go to 6 cards in hand. Play out the Seething Song. Play Lotus Petal. I don't have a plan here. I think they just locked me. They have the counterspell for any draw spell I draw. Right, so now I think I want to bring in the 4 Pyros. Then cutting on safekeepings. We're fully cutting the combo, and because we're cutting the combo, we'll cut the Deathspitters. Bring in the Burning Prophets. So the idea is just going to try to kill their stuff and peck in. Not the most flashy plan, but hopefully we'll get a win. We're on the play, we're on the play again. Mulligan. Having no lands is bad versus blue. I think I should mulligan this as well. Our mana is just not very stable. Glimpsing Impossible, not a great card draw. Okay, this is good. Turn 1 Familiar. And we just Pyroblast. Turn 1 Familiar. Put back the Rite of Flame. Keep the Rite of Flame. And then I guess 1 Pyro. Play the Familiar on turn 1. And then enact our plan. I will attack you for 2 for 10 turns. island for the opponent. We have to imagine that they're going to be playing some number of Hydroblast. They play a Fairy Seer turn 1. I can play the Ren's Resolve. This does feel like it would be better without any cost reducers, and it would just be like a regular Storm deck. You could pivot into the Cleric Storm. But right now we're paused on my upkeep because my opponent has the upkeep stop set and they didn't yield. All right, draw some cards. Not great. I should have waited on that probably. I should have just Pyroblasted their thing and gotten in. Now the best draw for me became a basic. Our opponent does nothing. I will attempt to Manamorphose. So if I had an upkeep stop on theirs set, oh, they got a Spell Pierce. I'm just gonna move on. Not interested. Sorry about that. Just didn't get there. Should have waited on that maybe. Let's try and get one more win. So far, we beat the off meta deck, and we just got spanked 100% by the meta decks. Mostly because blue. Carrot Eater with Affinity. The Ruby Storm deck can't beat that anyway. I'm looking to pair into a Gruul deck. All right, round 5, trying to pick up a win. We have the Deathspitter. Only green mana, but we do have Manamorphose to convert. Let's preemptively keep. Uh-oh, our opponent said good luck, have fun. They're probably playing Cycle Storm or Ponza. Maybe Mono Blue. Yep, Mono Blue Fairies. Why is it always this way? All right, let's go land. Play the Thornscape. That was a great pickup if we're going to be stuck on green mana. Pass the turn. Can I avenge myself? Oh, Mono Blue, not fairies. It's going to be Terror. Holding up Counterspell. Okay. So I don't want to Manamorphose right away. Play out the Woodlot. Go ahead and swing in. We might be able to catch them with their pants, with their guard down, so that we can like combo through whatever they're doing. 5. Spellstutter Sprite. So they're playing Thought Scour, Spellstutter Sprite. What? Okay. Did not expect that at all. Land. Can't play a land. That was nonsense. Weird. So what is going on over there? Maybe we can beat a deck playing lots of crazy stuff. Land. Try my Dino. They have to have Counterspell. Okay. Maybe they'll flash in another Spell Pierce or Spellstutter. Okay, so they mental note of themselves milling Delver Counterspell. Could it just be Terror also playing Spellstutter Sprite? They Thought Scour themselves milling a Spell Pierce. Here comes the Terrors. Welcome to Terror Town. Okay. We found Scattershot. We will attempt a Ren's Resolve. Find a Narcomancer, Ren's Resolve. Okay, I think I passed the turn. They're brainstorming, looking for more counters. Thought Scours themselves, pitching, getting rid of 2 lands. That is so good for them. That brainstorm strategy. They put the lands on top, they got rid of them. Now they have like a whole fresh hand. Snaps my Deathspitter. I don't know what's happening. Gets in for 5. I will attempt to play the Anarchomancer. Play Manamorphose. So Dispel would be terrible here. Make red. And then going to actually Seething Song. So I can have as much mana as possible. Play the Ren's Resolve. Play another Ren's Resolve. From his 5. Okay. We might have done it. Play the Seething Song. Play the Deathspitter. They didn't have the Counterspell. Okay, I'll play Glimpse the Impossible. I think they're dead. You gotta love it. This is amazing. Wow. We have everything now. Mountain. Storm's 8. Storm's 9. Ha! That's awesome. Let's just go ahead and safekeeping here. If they have a snap, we have a second safekeeping. They don't have the snap, they're dead so. They go for a snap, I'll play a second safekeeping. Okay, and then I'll just go ahead and scattershot my creature. GG. This is gonna be sweet. Let's keep talking for this entire time. I wanna see them get blasted. My last opponent conceded immediately. Put the storm triggers on the stack. Here we go. It's pretty laggy. Here we go. Pew! It's getting it done. They're at 18. 16. I guess they're okaying through everything, so it's making it a little bit less fun to watch, but it's pretty sick to pull this off. Okay, they have 6 now. Got him. All right. So we can try to do that again. Doesn't seem like it's that likely to work out. Just gonna pull out that combo, pull out the safekeepings, pull out the scatter shots, bring in the gutter snipe combo with the profits and the pyroblasts, and then we can bring in the cane and like 1 weather the storm or 1 safekeeping. Maybe with just the 1 scatter shot for their fairy. That was pretty fun. Okay, let's keep this game 2. I just want to make some land drops for a bit. They are a fairies deck playing Thought Scours. Okay, so I definitely need to bring in more scatter shots then. I'll play the Woodlot and pass. Delvers, Spell Pierce, Fairy Seer. Very confusing. Getting in. Do they ninja? No ninja. I can just play my land and pass. We want to be as patient as possible, trying to overload them in a critical turn. Brainstorm. This is for sure a sweet brew from their end. Plays a land. Thought Scours themselves, milling Snap and an island in their main phase, holding up Spellstutter Sprite. We keep finding lands, which is great. They play a Delver. Delver is going to represent a pretty decent clock. I'm looking for a Pyroblast off the top, finding a Rite of Flame. Let's try a Reckless Impulse. Decided to float the green there in case they let this go. Find a Pyroblast and a cost reducer, then I can play it. Spellstutter Sprite. Pretty expected. Play another Reckless Impulse. We found Manamorphose. Let's Rite a Flame. Manamorphose. Make red green. Petal, Seething Song. Then we'll Glimpse. Trying to use the time while they're tapped out to do something. This Manamorphose is going to go away, so we can just cycle it. Found the Gutter Snipe. I will Reckless Impulse. So Pyroblast in exile. Next turn we'll be able to play the Woodlot. Okay, I'm just going to pass. Delver does not flip. Our opponent attacks in. We'll take the 3. 14. They did not have a land. I'm going to start with the Burning Prophet. Counterspell, I will respond. Pyroblast your counterspell. Okay, so this looks like it's going to resolve. Play Lotus Petal. Get the Scry. Seething Song on top. I think I will bottom. Play the Rite of Flame. Reckless Impulse will keep on top. So if I Reckless Impulse right now, they can Spell Pierce it. I'll play the Gutter Snipe. See if they have a Hydroblast. They didn't. Play the Woodlot. And I will pass. Now I can block the Delver with the Burning Prophet or the Gutter Snipe. Delver flips on a Brainstorm. Now they have 5 power in the air. They cast the Brainstorm. They play an island. When it's getting in for 5. They ninja back the Spellstutter. So I guess I want to try the Manamorphose first so that they Spellstutter the Manamorphose. If the Manamorphose resolves, we can maybe try to find a Pyroblast off the top. Cast the Manamorphose. Red-green. I'll deal you 2 with this Gutter Snipe. We'll bottom Seething Song. Counterspell. They want to save their Spellstutter for later. Cast the Reckless Impulse. I will bottom the Needle. Best draw now is the Scattershot. We found a Ren's Resolve. I'll cast a Ren's Resolve. Now we have 6 power on the table. Our opponent is going to go to 14. Bottom another land. We can play Woodlot. Play Rite of Flame. For more power. Switch you to 12. Morphos, I will put that on top. And then cast the Thornscape Familiar. Attack you for 7. Opponent goes to 5. Now let's see how many blockers they want to leave up. Plays a Tolarian Terror. Second Tolarian Terror. It's pretty frustrating. Attacks in for 4. Okay, so I guess we're dead to that. We only had 1 card we could play. Just cast the Manamorphose and see if they make a mistake. Nope, they didn't. So now I think I want to go off the gutter snipes and on the scatter shots. So triple scatter shot. Just get rid of your stupid fairies. Maybe quad. Get rid of a Seething Song. I think this is fine. We're on the play. This could go nutty. I'm going to keep. We'll have to put the Lotus Petal in play probably right away. Then pass the turn. Opponent goes Island Pass. Nope, they play a Fairy Seer. If I draw an untapped land, I can Anarchomancer Seething Song, play the land and pass the turn. Second land for the opponent. No Ninja. Found a mountain. So now I will pass. They Brainstorm on end step. They play an island and get in for 1 again. I'll pass. They Thought Scour themselves, milling a Spellsetter Sprite and Thought Scour. We have so much card draw lined up if they tap out. Gets in for 1. We go to 17. Find a Thornscape Familiar. I think I'm passing. They flash into Spellsetter on end step. They definitely want to Ninja something then. Or maybe they just want to increase their clock or not have the discard to hand size. We go to 15. Find a Lotus Petal. So let's play out the petal. Pass the turn. Opponent swings for 2. We go to 13. Find Burning Prophet. We'll try this Seething Song. They've got a Spellsetter Sprite. They probably have another counterspell. Thornscape. Try Reckless Impulse. Gotta find some lands. They're gonna snap it right now. Or they have a Spell Pierce. Hydroblast. Okay. Try a Burning Prophet then. They already used their Hydroblast. I feel like they have a Spell Pierce in hand that they wanted to use. They snap the Thornscape. Second snap. We're not getting very lucky in pairings, that is for sure. Getting hammered. They get in. 3 cards in hand. Find a Pyroblast. Play the Thornscape Familiar. We have Pyro. Counter your thing. Okay, they just had it all. Man, so Ruby Storm, mono red decks versus blue decks. It's not really a matchup. Hopefully you enjoyed. It was fun to combo a couple of times. We'll see you in the next video.